Alright, what's up guys? This is NinjaDeathStrike bringing you another Play TCG match. As you'll notice by the video length, this one's a little bit shorter. It's actually a pretty quick match, but the way it played out was just really kind of interesting. And that's why I decided to save it and put it up. It's just a really cool way that things end up happening. So anyhow, playing against a subscriber. We played a couple of weeks ago. It's been at least a week and a half because I didn't play at all last week. But anyhow, I am using Darkrai and Weevil, and he is going to be using an Excelgor variant. I believe, yeah, this one actually uses Venusaur and Mew Prime rather than using Excelgor himself, and so it's a bit of a trade-off setup-wise. You need to get two Stage 2s into play, being Venusaur and Vileplume, but you do not need to hit that Stage 1 attacker every turn because you're able to attack with Mew. Anyhow, I think that's what he's using in this version. He might be actually using Excelgor. I don't know. We played 3 or 4 matches, and he had 2 different versions of the deck built, so I don't remember which one this is, but anyhow, he gets to go first, so he just attaches to Celebi and passes. I'm going to decide to go ahead and catch her up that Oddish, just in case I can get a KO on it this turn. And if not, it's going to slow him down some because it's going to force him to play the energy to retreat. That'll keep him from attacking for at least another turn, and that'll be good for me. So I go ahead and use the Ultra Ball to grab my Darkrai, and then I play the N. Don't get a whole lot here. I at least hit an energy, which was good. I didn't have any energy in that opening hand. I really needed to at least get my manual attachment this turn, if not, Dark Patches. But I also get a switch, so that's going to be really good because it means I'll be able to switch into Smeargle and go for the Portrait, and I might actually be able to hit another supporter here. So I'm going to Portrait his hand, see what he's got. I see Rare Candy Vileplume and no supporters, so that's actually a pretty good hand for him. You see there, he did have the Crobat in his deck and the Psychic Energy, so this is the Mew variant, and the fact that I saw an Excelgor and a Crobat in there means that is probably not good for him. He doesn't have a way to shuffle those back into his deck, and obviously they're supposed to be in the loss zone, so that's really not going to be doing him any favors. However, to kind of balance that, he does have a turn 2 Vileplume with absolutely no help at all. He just had it in his hand, didn't need to play a supporter, didn't need to play Twins or PCOM or anything like that, and to make matters worse, he top decks an N, so he's going to get a whole new hand, and I was not able to get my hand going last time. So luckily, I played a few of those trainers. You'll notice when I Ultra Balled away a bunch of my own trainers just because I knew I was dealing with the Vileplume. I wanted to get them out of my deck as fast as possible. And so I put them away. There. Wow, I thought the video froze. Okay, so I guess I didn't draw from the N, but I actually hit an Oak, so the result is the same. I get 6 new cards. That's right. Okay, I know what happened now. Sorry, I forgot. I've had to leave for a couple minutes, so I didn't see him play that N. And now he's telling me that I didn't play the N, so what I'm going to end up doing is putting all these cards back into my deck and then drawing 6 like I should have with the N, since that should have been what happened. I should still have the Oak in there, so that's what's going on right now. I'm going to put everything that I just got off of this hand back into my deck, which is actually really painful because that's a really good hand. So yeah, now he tells me that he played the N. I'd missed it because I was in the bathroom. So I'm going to have to go back, put all this stuff back in, shuffle, and then draw 6. And this is in response to his N. I'm glad I remember that happened, otherwise I would have been really confused. So here we go. This is what I get off of my N. And now it's my turn. I'm going to guess I forget to draw for my turn like I should. Yep. Because I was already confused. But I'm going to go ahead and throw down this stuff on my bench. Probably play down the Smeargle too. Yep, there we go. And then just Juniper away these 2 items. Trainer Walk is up, so there's no point not to use that Juniper. Just get those cards out of my deck and get into really a much better hand. I get another energy, which I'm going to attach to Smeargle, just because that will give him free retreat for the rest of the game. And I feel like I have some time to set up here, because he doesn't have any offensive threats, so it's not going to hurt me too much to not attach to Darkrai here. And then I look at his hand, and I see that he has a Seeker, which is a really weird play for this. I'm using Claw Snag here, by the way, not Portrait. So I snag away his twins, and since he has that Seeker, an evil plan forms in my mind, and I'm not gonna do it this turn, I guess, but next turn you're gonna see me realize what the play is gonna be here. So I just promote Weevil because I can't do anything else. I don't want Smeargle to get attacked if somehow a Mew comes down, although I guess there really wasn't a possibility of that because he hasn't even seen anything off at this point. So the fact that he's forced to manual attach to Bulbasaur here really is going to hurt him, because he's going to have to discard those 2 energies, and he doesn't have anything else to switch into here. He could go into Celebi, I guess, but he's got no attackers on board. He doesn't have a Mew, and I Claw Snagged his only supporter, so he's forced just to go for Tackle for 10 damage. And now I think I realize what my plan is going to be. I'm going to actually retreat this Weevil back to my bench. I know that he hasn't played a draw supporter, so I know he still has that Seeker in his hand, and that Seeker is going to be the key to this match. So I send Smeargle back up, and now knowing that I'm going to be able to hit the Seeker, I go for the Portrait here just to see what else is in his hand, see what he drew last turn, so I know if there's any cards I need to watch out for. And it's also going to allow me to use the Seeker in his hand, which is actually going to help him a whole lot more than it's going to help me. So I see that I think he just got another energy. I use the Seeker, though. That lets me pick Weevil up, and then I can put him right back down on my other Sneasel. So I get to Claw Snag again for the second turn, and I'm actually going to snag the Celebi that he just picked up. So I'm going to remove that from his hand, make it so that he cannot bench it down again, and basically I just killed that thing without ever touching it. It's in the discard pile with no way for him to get it back this turn. So he draws again. If he doesn't hit a draw supporter here, I'm going to be in really good shape. So it all comes down to this top deck. Turns out he doesn't hit one. I think he just got another energy. I can't exactly remember. Yeah, he just ends up passing. Doesn't even bother to attack because that's going to be the game. I attach a dark energy to Darkrai here. I'm going to go for Portrait again, knowing, guess what? There's going to be Seeker in his hand again. So I Portrait here and see what he drew. Just wait. There we go. Got a DCE. That's not going to help him. Use the Portrait again. That is going to let me pick up Weevil again. I could Claw Snag a second turn if I wanted here, but there's really no point. I forced him to pick up both of the things on his bench, and then Claw Snagging away the Celebi meant that he only had one basic on his bench. After I force him to pick it up with his own Seeker, I'm free to go for the Night Spear on poor old Bulbasaur and end up with a Donk. So really weird match, but I thought it was fun, so I wanted to post it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave me a comment, and hopefully I will be getting another TCG match to you before too long. We'll have to wait and see if I can get any matches recorded. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll have more coming your way shortly. Bye.